Good afternoon, everybody. It's Rick Thomas from Obsolete Video Services. Hey, guys. All right, today I thought I'd make a video because this particular question does come up a lot, and I've come across a tape that has got this problem really bad. So here we're going to be doing an EIAJ reel-to-reel tape. Of course, you guys are familiar with me doing these. We got sort of like an emergency tape from a customer that they sent it to some people, and they couldn't get it done, and I guess several places, and several of them could not get it done. I did test the video. It is high school sports in a high school, and it is sports. Apparently, it was two different reels they butted together. It is black and white, so it's very important to them. Apparently, they want to get this done. It's from a particular high school, and anyways, they sent me a letter, and I'm going to call this lady and tell her what the issue is. We can transfer this tape, but unfortunately, this is that SilverChrome Eiaj stuff. This stuff is the worst tape stock for EIAJ ever. It's worse than Sony, believe it or not. I mean, this Eiaj stuff is, this chrome crap Eiaj tape is junk. Very, very, very sticky. Oh my God, and it's just ridiculous. It's the SilverChrome stuff. It comes in these boxes. It's got a black backer, but it's a very, very sticky tape formula that they used. Even if they're stored properly in the boxes, they go sticky. Now, what I mean by tapes going sticky and getting gooey and stuff, I'm going to show you an example. Okay? See all this black shit? That's off the tape. Okay? See all that crap? That's called sticky shed syndrome. It's where the glue binder of the tape itself is starting to break down. And it gets on your guides, it gets on your video heads, it gets on every frickin' thing. Okay? In a situation like this, since this tape is extremely bad, really, really bad shape, I mean, it's sticky through the whole tape. So that tells you that this tape is starting to decompose, it's starting to break down. So we're going to have to bake this tape really well, probably a whole day, and then clean it before I even run it through my machine. What that will do is it will reset the glue binder. What it does is it heats that glue up, it resets it, and it makes it crisp again, so it's not sticky. And then when you clean the tape, you're able to get the tape through the machine. That's what baking means. Does not mean throw the tape in an oven, folks. Baking means a special dehydration process, which I came up with in the 80s, and other people took credit for it, but it was really my idea. And you use a special food dehydrator at a moderate temperature between 4 and 6 hours, but in this case it's going to be all night. And then the next morning I could pull it out of the dehydration process. The tape should be very, very warm. It will not melt the tape. It just heats the glue up to a certain point, dries it out so it's crisp again, and then when you clean the tape, you got within a base of about 2 weeks to transfer this before it reverts back to the gluey syndrome like this. So we got a very, very sticky tape. This SilverChrome tape, really, these things suck really bad. So we're going to bake this tape, throw it in the dehydration process, and we're going to get this transferred. It does have video. It is black and white. From the 1974, it's 2 games on this thing. It's even marked inside the box. It's like high school games or some sort. So we're gonna bake this tape, make a USB file for them. They'll be very happy with what they get. They're very, like I said, they were very happy to find me. Like I said, guys, not everybody does the same type of work. I specialize in all this stuff, but you can only get the best quality out of these tapes depending on how they were recorded, okay? The recording of the tape matters a lot to how good you're able to clean them up and recover them to a file. But in this case, this is some black and white footage, so we're going to bake this tape and get it cleaned, and we get it done for the customer, and I'll give her a call. It is a high school footage from 1974. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video.